Hey everyone, I hope you guys are doing great. So, I want to show you guys, my hair is a mess. I'm gonna go for a walk in a little while, so I want to show you what sometimes when we are talking to people, we come across as coaches. And these are areas of improvement or areas that need to be discussed within a business or within a team or within a department or even with certain individuals, okay, that pop up when you are working on different projects. I'm going to show you part of the areas that were revealed while working on a project. And this is just the beginning, right? As you start working through these areas, there's more that comes up until eventually things smooth out. Or at least you hope they do, but it just depends on the support and on the people you're working with and really how engaged is management and all those things. Okay, let me just show you. So I'm gonna flip my camera around now and just go through some of these areas. So this is what I'm gonna show you is a wall in my office of some of the notes before you create a playbook or something like that. Okay, so let's start. So look at all this. Say hi to Stitch. This is Stitch. Here are some more stickies, and here are some more stickies, and here. And then I'm just gonna move over here really quick. There's more here, right? Maybe these didn't make it to the playbook. Okay, so let me just, at the very top, you see there it says status quo. Then communication. Okay. What are we after? We need to understand what are we after, what are we gonna commit to? How much visibility do we really want? VUCA. Let's talk about VUCA. Important to understand this concept. Keep the eye on the prize. Okay. What are we after? Let's talk about what's the objective and then keep the eye on the prize. Let's understand that the journey is not a straight line. Strategy. Things like process to drive the team and help the business. What routines do we want to implement in dailies? Process accountability needs to define this, the what and the who, strategy for this project, focus on the goal, okay, and how we get there. So look at all this. Routines, priorities, weekly reports, maybe a one-page strategic plan. Let's talk about the barriers that we're facing, what's part of the scope and what's not. Team, roadblocks. Okay, what are the roadblocks with the clients? How we're sharing and not sharing information. Weekly team objectives. What are they going to work on? While we're celebrating, etc. Things like what are we after? We're developing a product, we're keeping our customers, right? We want to keep customers. We need to work on onboarding new employees, staying within budget, sharing knowledge to help the practice grow, keep communication transparent, providing visibility, project decisions, expectations, and time, KPIs, discipline actions, active learning, think, plan, act, demands, okay, process productivity, make, buy, sell, record. Our clients, just like they face challenges, unlearn. We need to unlearn to move away from the status quo. so that we can better communicate, okay? So that we can work on the commitment, so we can keep the eyes on the prize, okay? So that we move away from thinking everything's gonna be smooth and there's just gonna be a bumpy road. And there's more. Leadership and training. Leaders, they need to drive, they need to encourage, delegate, educate, leadership on delegation, on how to educate their employees as well. Leading people, rules, act consistently on those rules, make sure that everyone understands them, what are the expectations. We want to create healthy teams, alignment. We need to work on lessons learned, leaders, discipline, and to meet goals. As affects the pocket. Okay, this is important. What affects the pocket? Motivator, demotivator. We need to talk about this. Okay? So I'm not going to go through all of this. There's a lot, right? One of the things that is, for example, job role descriptions. Many times we start working with people, they don't know what they're supposed to do, or we've somehow changed everything but have not communicated anything. Taking the drama out of the process, okay? Let's talk about facts. Let's talk about what's going on. Let's talk about how to move forward instead of like having all this drama all around, because we were working together for so long. It's just all about drama. We want to make things as simple as possible, but not simpler, meaning we have a goal that we need to meet. So how do we get there? What information do we need? What do we share? When? With who? Okay, how much? Important. Empowerment versus entitlement goes back to the drama piece of it. Responsibilities. So there's a lot of things here, right? Frequency of meetings, managing ego, defining what's ego. Ego. Sorry. So, and just like this, these are some of the areas that when we are working with a project, we are covering. It might not be, might not be obvious to some, but these are some of the areas that we work with that over time, you're going to see improvement. And it's one thing for us to say it, hey, this is what we're working with. And then another thing is for you to believe it. It's two different things. Anyway, I wanted to share this with you because sometimes we're talking to people, and why are we talking to people? Why are we trying to get out these conversations? Well, information, lots of information that's going to help move things along. But it's just not something that's going to happen overnight. Just look at all this. Look at all of this. And this is just some of it, right? It is impossible to work with all of this at the same time. You're working with things in parallel. Things are just going to start developing a certain way because of certain actions, right? And certain things that are put in place on purpose. But it is impossible to work through all of this and be like, well, I promise that in 3 months everything's going to be dandy. Everything's going to be beautiful. And everything's going to be different, because that would be irresponsible from my part to do that. But if you see this, guys, this is my little cabinet. And here I have tons of books. These are like for projects and stuff. Okay. And those are some of the books, some of the resources, and add, I don't know how many digital books and things like this little magazine that I just got today. Interesting. I'm gonna read it too. And this is how things develop over time. Sometimes it can be quite frustrating when everyone is expecting this. Our journey is going to be from here to here, and then let's forget about this because it's not part of our journey. It's just going to be problems, results in a straight line. I wish it was like that, but it's not. Anyway, just a little bit of what my projects look like from this end. Bye.